Oh golly, oh gee, oh Gillibrand. Today we're gonna be having a game, ladies and gents. Oh hey, a Basketball Legends update just happened. Look at that. Good for them. Okay, ladies and gents. Basketball Legends got an update, so that will be something. And oh gosh, Seattle and Los Angeles. Ooh. Okay, well I guess I might be streaming the Los Angeles and Seattle game at 10. Either way, they're gonna be caught by the Bears. Fried, is that fried pancakes? That's the name? Why? Whoa, what was that player that got launched? I don't think an 8v8 I don't think an 8v6 is legal though. That's kind of the problem. Here we go. Truly has no offensive line, but he doesn't care. He's just gonna split up the middle. Unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna. Uh-oh, I think that might be a fit. Are you kidding me? Davs, what was that? What on earth was that? Davs, are you serious? I mean, I just have no words for that. That is the craziest pass I've seen in my life. That's a clip right there. I just do not care. What on earth was that pass? That might have been the best pass I've seen in my life. Why is that a word? Why is that blacklisted? Jack Shiny Bacon said jackpot, so that's what was blacklisted. So I don't know why it gets blacklisted at times. Oh come on, you're gonna forfeit after that? Come on, you're gonna forfeit after that crazy pass? Wait, what do you mean it's an FFW? What are you talking about? I mean, there's 3 AFKs from the Browns, but I mean Chicago. I mean from Cincinnati. Wait, wait. I think this is the Bears. I believe. Oh come on, why is this an FFW? Well, I guess I might have to just I might cut this one short then. Well, that sucks. I mean, we might as well see it through. Apparently the teammates are trying to push Skyko as far as he can. Unfortunately, only going to get about 1 to 2 yards on that. Yeah, what an absolute team effort there by by Chicago, getting as much yardage as they can. It's team effort right there. Oh my goodness, this one might be a mag right here. Wait, no, it's gonna. I thought it was gonna be a toss up, but I think the Bengals defender seemed to have jumped too early for that. But either way, though, I mean, hey, that's a touchdown either way. It doesn't matter. Oh man, come on, we're gonna. Come on, the game's gonna end early. Are you kidding me? Well, that sucks. What do you mean? Okay, I think this is still a game. I think this is okay. I think this is still a game, though. I think this is still a game. I think Cincinnati has enough players to be eligible, so good for them. But here we go, though. Truly, looking around, seeing who we can find. Gonna find unknown prodigy. Going to get his helmet popped on the tackle, but again, man, really good plays there so far from uh the Bengals so far. I think this game might be kind of close here if the Bengals can show up. Davs going to get the first. Sorry, I just uh, sorry, I just like choked on my own words. Literally, literally and figuratively. But either way, though, Dav's going to get the first down with a dive. But here we go. Let's see what Truly can do here. Tossing it deep. Who's going to get it? Looks like it's going to be a toss. And it's going to be Fakes. Fake going to easily get the touchdown there. I don't know where the uh deep went, but I thought he was I don't know if that should have been a touchdown, but oh he just I don't know what that deep was doing on Chicago, but this 2 point conversion does not count. So what do you mean it doesn't count? Either way, though, Gamma going to be on the right. Uh oh, and now Gamma has an open lane. He could take it and run. Nope, he's not though. He's just gonna look for a pass. Oh, he might take a run here though. No, never mind. Okay, Gamma's just gonna debate me. like 15 times until he actually looks for a pass. But either way, though, let's see what Gamma. He's just finding the split on this defender every time, and he's going to find the fold. Well, he was aiming for the fold. It's just, unfortunately, he ended up jumping over it, and it ends up in the arms of the Bengals defender, which is Truly. They're truly going to get a very easy pick on that one. One of those right place at the right time kind of deals, I guess. Or just a very happy accident for them. Unfortunately, Truly going to get sacked immediately since they have no offensive line. So Truly is definitely going to feel the pressure quite a bit this game unless he can make some big plays. And he's going to give it to Free Gains. Can he get enough for the first? No, but he's going to get very close, though. Only about a 3rd and 6. Well, let's see if Truly can find anything here. Is that going to force a punt? No, it will not. So they will go for on the 4th down. Very unfortunate incompletion there, but let's see if Truly can find anything here. Truly's going to get pressured significantly, though. So we'll see who he can find. It's going to be, oh, it's going to be popped. I think if Free Gains was the one who caught it there, I believe, but ended up being a turnover on downs due to that pop. But even if he did catch it, I don't think it would have been a first down. But I mean, I guess we'll never know. But I didn't see it very likely to happen. But either way, though, let's see what Gamma can do here to be able to capitalize. Uh-oh, and Cincinnati's bringing 2 rushers, though. He's backed up all the way. He's going to have a difficult time trying to find any room that he likes, and he's just going to toss it up 2v2. Who's going to win it? And it's going to be caught by Fried Pancakes. Somehow, some way, able to get it in the end zone. And that's just kind of the thing with toss-ups, man. You kind of just leave it up to a coin flip in those kind of situations. I mean, there's not a lot as a defensive end you can do about it, which is kind of the most frustrating thing about it. And honestly, it's arguably worse for the defense because it's kind of like on the lower risk end. Because the worst case scenario for the offense, it's an interception. I don't know why he's playing with no offensive line, but the fact that this game is close without it, I mean, I guess that means something, right? But either way, though, Truly again pressured because of the lack of an offensive line. He's going to try to pass it deep. That might be overthrown, though, but we'll see. Yes, it is. I think he was looking for Davs again. But here we go, though. Truly with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. So this should be the final play in the first, unless he gets it off really quickly. And it's going to be caught by Free Gains for a 5-yard gain, but that is going to be the end of the first quarter, and it will end up being a 3rd and 9, to be precise, for the Bengals. But again, they're going to need a lot more than a 5-yard gain to be able to get a first. And it's going to be intercepted by Football Skibbity God. And just like that, the Bears are going to maintain a huge advantage here. I mean, I guess my big question is, why are there 2 receivers cloning each other? I mean, I have no idea what in the world they were doing, but either way, though, let's see if Gamma can find a way to capitalize here. Gamma. All right, okay, well, Gamma has to run here. He can't do anything else, and Gamma, I think, is making the situation worse for himself. I don't know if this is a smart idea from Gamma here. I mean, he had an open lane to get some yardage, but he ends up greeting for a little bit more, and he's just going to get 30-yard loss on that one. So would that be considered a sack by any metric or what? And oh my goodness, that might be a terrible throw there. And that's going to be an interception right into Free Gains with no offensive player inside of it. And what in the world is this quarterback doing for Chicago? I mean, that's just how you that's just how you throw a lead right there. If you're the Bears quarterback there, I forgot who it was. Gamma. It was Gamma, right? I forgot. But I don't know what Gamma was really thinking on that throw. I mean, you're better off just throwing it out of bounds, if anything else. But in either case, it's going to be Cincinnati's ball. Hopefully they can find a way to get something here. An unknown prodigy going to get on the check down. I think he kind of greeted for more yardage there and ends up not getting the first down because of it. But here we go. Let's see if Truly can find anything. He's going to be backed up quite a bit, though. He's looking for a fold on the left side to free gains. And he's going to get 25 yards on that one. I mean, so far, Cincinnati has looked very impressive despite of the lack of an O-line. I think they only have a tight end. So they don't really have a full dedicated offensive line. But I don't know if Cincinnati really needs it right now because of just how well they've been playing. I mean, maybe. I mean, they certainly could. Why are there 3 people wide open on the Bengals side? What in the world is this Chicago defense doing? Yeah, what is this Chicago defense doing? Like, they just left him completely wide open right there. Like, three receivers. Just wide open on the top right side. I mean, left side, sorry. I mean, this doesn't really count, so yeah, I don't know why you're going for 2 there, Cincinnati. I don't really know why. You can't go for 2. I think they might have already gotten a 2-point conversion, but, I guess it might have counted on accident. I guess it slipped by the ref. But either way, though, Gamma, was looking for the streak on the left side, but unfortunately, thankfully for Gamma, it ended up not being an interception. And here we go, Gamma, looking for the left side. I was looking for a receiver on the left streak. He was completely wide open, but I think for some reason he decided to attack the ball. I don't know if he would have. I think he probably would have caught it if he didn't. But here we go. Gamma going to be pressured and sacked for a safety. Gamma going to be completely sacked there. And his unknown prodigy was the one that got to him first. So right now, this is not looking good for Chicago whatsoever. I mean, Gamma is just finding a way to. I mean, I wouldn't say it's just Gamma, but I mean, it all kind of snowballed with that 30-yard loss run that happened that Gamma greeted for, and it ended up just slowly becoming the downfall of Chicago. I mean, I know I do say sometimes where you see one game and you see them all. I think this game might be an exception to that rule, and I think it's for the wrong reasons. And it's going to be intercepted by Where is Limitless. And here we go. It looks like he might get a pick 6 off of this one. They only have okay, they're not. But they do get very good field position nonetheless, though. So again, that is very good for them. Very, very good. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what happens with this game. I feel like this game might be remembered for entirely the wrong reasons. And I mean entirely. But either way, let's see. Gamma looking for a deep throw down the field. Not going to get it, though. So it's going to be incomplete on a 2nd and 15. I mean, what the heck is this game right now? Gamma going to be backed up here. Oh, was looking to split the middle, but he's going to get sacked. 34-yard loss right there. And right now, the Cincinnati defensive ends are going ham right now on this for this defense. But let's see if they can get anything here. Gamma going to be backed up quite a bit, looking for a toss-up down the field, but will any receiver be there? Well, someone was there, but unfortunately, it was a dime to the Bengals defense, and Fake going to be the one to capitalize on an overthrown pass. I mean, again, just a very, very good pass from him. Wait, what did I just say? I don't know. Just a very bad pass from him. Sorry, I'm not good. Not good. Sorry. But either way, though, truly, And here we go, truly with a chance to extend the lead. Double block. Wait, hold on. Also, Bengals have 9. Why do the Bengals have 9? Why do the Bengals have 9? Was it always 9? Okay, right now I think the Bears are kind of Bears and Bengals are kind of tone deaf to the chat. I didn't notice that it was a 97 all of a sudden. It's going to be intercepted by Richie, and well, that's going to be a pick 6. It's literally a 9v7 right now, by the way. Just letting you guys know that. Like, I'm not a ref, by the way, so I have no power, and even if I did, and even if I was, I don't have admin, so I'm watching the Bengals illegally running a 9-player field against 7 players on the Bears. That's what I'm watching right now. Like, look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 players. That's not legal. Especially they can't force 2 people on an advantaged. Okay, I think they have 8. Okay, finally, they have 8. So, all right, we're good. Balance is restored. Why do they now have 6? I mean the Bears, sorry. Bears, why do you have 6? Can you at least keep your players on you? Somehow though, it's gonna be the end of okay, now it's a legal game. We're all good, guys. And here we go, truly. And it's gonna be intercepted by Fried Pancakes, and just like that, the Bears have a chance to toss it up in the end zone, so that is gonna be very huge for the Bears. Sorry, I was too busy freaking. And just like, wait, what? Huh? Oh. Oh, ends up being a sack and a fumble. Oh, that is very unfortunate there. Uh, can he own? I don't know. Depends on what Ravens are doing. I don't know why the Bengals are chatting that they own them when they're only winning by 8 points. And they're only in the lead because of a I wouldn't say they're only in the lead because of that, but and they're only and they only got said touchdown because of a lucky fumble sack, so I don't know. Either way though, Gamma going to once again have the ball here, so they have a chance to maybe never mind. Okay, well apparently it just gets intercepted by Fake, and the Bears receiver just didn't attack that very well. I mean, I'll have to say that. I mean, I can't really say much else. Okay, okay, now the Bears have 8. So look at that. That's pretty huge for them. And Fakes getting chased down by 2 defensive ends from the Bears. And he's going to be quarterback and he's going to get sacked. And just like that, Cincinnati is in a bit of a heap. A heap of trouble, I guess you could say. And here we go, Fakes trying to find someone wide open down the field, but he's not going to find anyone. He's going to find Fried Pancakes. But unfortunately, he's playing on defense, and that's going to be an interception. And just like that, this is now a chance for the Bears to come back and win here. I have no idea what the heck the Bengals are doing right now, but they certainly are playing this very well. I mean, if this was if this was against any competent team, they'd be getting mercied right now before halftime. But that's besides the point. Gamma going to jump over 2 defenders, and just like that, Gamma going to have a little bit of breathing room. Right now, Gamma is just moving all over the place. Right now, moving very well, but let's see what happens here. And it's going to be caught by Taps. Taps with a touchdown on the 2v2 toss-up. And just like that, Chicago going to only have a 2-point deficit on that so far this game. Sorry, I'm like choking on my own words. And here we go, the 1-point attempt. Yes, it will. So it will only be a 1-point deficit. Okay, so update on something. Patriots forfeit win against the Falcons, so they're going to still remain undefeated after this week 4 game, or after all of the week 4 games are finalized. So to update with that. So either way, though, truly Going to be back to quite a bit though. He has two defensive ends on him. Uh-oh, that's going to be a toss. And oh, it ended up being an incomplete. It seems that the Bears receiver could not get both of his feet in bounds from the looks of it or something. I feel like that incomplete was a little bit early though, but I mean, that's just kind of one of those game call kind of plays, but either way though, that's going to be intercepted by Mion. And just like that, Mion, really good play there from him, able to attack the ball. And right now, Cincinnati is just in going to be in a world of hurt right now if the Bears start scoring. And just like that, Mion with a chance to take the lead, or with Gamma with a chance to take the lead. Sorry, meant to say Gamma. And it's going to be a 3v2 toss. And it's going to be caught by Where Is Limitless. And just like that, the Bears have now taken the lead. And here we go. This is where I think the Bears start slowly gaining control. I mean, mostly due to the Bengals' arrogance, but the Bears are finding a way to come back and make plays from the looks of it. Like I said before, though, I mean, when I say you've seen one game here, you kind of seen them all. But I think this one might be might be remembered for the very wrong reasons for what's happening right now. And I don't know, I mean, whether that's good or bad. I'll leave that up to you. But either way, gonna be caught by September. Unfortunately, it's still July, but he will get the first down though, so I guess it ain't that bad. And here we go. Truly gonna be under pressure by Taps, and it's gonna be sacked for a 29-yard loss. Again, Truly tried to split the middle against both the defensive ends, but the Chicago defensive ends did not falter. And it's gonna be a triple rush from the Chicago defense. Oh, or now it's just a double rush. And oh, okay, thank goodness Truly got that ball off in time. Otherwise, it would have been a sack. But a 3rd and 44 is not ideal in this field position. But thankfully, Truly able to get some space thanks to his offensive line. But will he find anyone? No, he will not. It's just going to tragically be overthrown. And that's going to force a punt from Cincinnati. And just like that, the Bears are in full control of this game right now. Thanks to some incredible defense from the defensive ends of Chicago. And here we go, Gamma with a chance to make this a 2-scoring game. Will they be able to, though? I mean, I guess we'll see right here. Going to be a 2v2. Not going to get anyone there. Just going to be overthrown. And just like that, we have an incomplete pass there. Just the trash versus garbage. I mean, it's kind of funny. And here we go. It looks like it's going to be a toss-up here. And it's all Bears from the looks of it. No Bengals defender in sight to really get it. And Mion going to be the one to get that toss-up. I mean, so far, though, this has been very, very valiant effort from both teams. But I think Chicago is slowly starting to gain control of the driver's seat right now this game. But again, I mean, it's the 3rd quarter, so anything can really happen. I mean, it can be very easy to blow a 2-scoring lead in this game. Again, given how powerful offense is. But yeah, I know this game is an exception, but I think to the rule for a whole different reason. But I feel like this game was I feel like when you see one game, you kind of seen it all. Like, I feel like Football Legends can be like such an amazing competitive game. Like, regardless of like if you're a good team or bad team. But I feel like it's just missing like a lot of diversity in play style. Like, because I feel like everyone just kind of runs the same defense and just runs like the same. I wouldn't say the same offense exactly, but like it's mostly the same. Like, it's just streaks, folds, check down every now and then, maybe a run. That's kind of it. Like, That's why I kinda say you've seen one, you kind of seen them all, just because of that reason. Like, yeah, I mean, the scores can be different, but, I mean, they do the same strategy. It's just the execution, essentially. That's just kind of how it all kinda folds down, oh, but it's gonna be a touchdown by Where is Limitless, and there you go, gonna be another toss-up right there. Can I, like, say a hot take here just for a moment? I don't think toss-ups, what would you suggest change? I mean, I feel like if I do suggest, like, something specific, I feel like I'm gonna go on a long rant about it because there's so much that could. I think for I mean, I think if you were, like if I were to say, like, change one thing, I have to say quarterback needs to be nerfed. Like, I know people are gonna, like, hate my guts for saying it probably, especially the quarterback mains, but, like, I just feel like it's way too strong. I think it just takes, like it has way too much impact in games to where you can kinda win or lose because of good or bad quarterback play respectively. Like, I know it's, like, important and even in real life, but, like, there's at least, like, some importance with other positions where it's like, it's not you don't need just a good quarterback to win. But in this game, it feels like you just need a good quarterback to win, and it feels like everything else is kinda just there for the most part. Like 90% of it does like, other positions don't really matter nearly as much, like, 90% of the time. Like, the only thing, just the bare minimum you need to do from other positions is just to not troll and sell the game. Like, not even be good, just don't be bad. Like, that's kind of, like, the only thing players need to do. Up to you it's up to you to depend on, like, how easy that is, but I would just nerf quarterback. Turn QB speed down? You could. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't blame, offense, defense, like, everyone's doing the same stuff because it's easy and optimal. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't blame the players for it. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying like, "Oh, it's the players' fault." Like, I know why they're doing it because it's optimal. And I know why defenses run cover 3 because someone can run a streak because streaks are very popular even in the middle of especially in the middle of the field. So I can understand why I can understand the ins and outs of why everyone runs cover 3 triple safety along with streaks and folds. I'm very bad at fully explaining things, but I know why it's there just because of how the game is, right? But but yeah, as for quarterback speed turned down, you could in 5 RBs. Heck yeah, 5 running backs. Just have it be running back simulator. Running backs, yeah, no LOS or TE or folds, no receivers, just all 5 running backs. Heck yeah, dude. That'd be like the funniest thing ever. But no, I wouldn't have running backs be in the meta per se. I'm not saying I hate running backs or anything. It's just more of like I don't want them. Like I want it to be good, but I don't want it to be like in the meta. I guess in a sense, if you understand what I'm saying. Like I don't think it should be like meta dominant where it's used 100% of the time. That kind of deal. Yeah, I mean, running backs are used a bit more in this game just because of like you can actually dive once you get a handoff. Are other games like Football Fusion 2 or 3, I guess in this case, and NFL UF, you can't dive. Actually, for NFL UF, it's even worse because uh you're still a quarterback. You can't truck until you're past the line of scrimmage. Like you can't do anything. So you're better off just running it as a quarterback half the time. It's even worse is that you can truck as a quarterback in NFL UF too. So they just don't give a crap about NFL UF. I could just go on a rant about NFL UF's horrible balancing, but that's the story for another day. Football Fusion 3 though is not nearly as bad. Like I think they have made it distinct enough, but I feel like they just haven't like completely like went full ham on it. But I could see quarterback movement speed going down as something that could happen. That might be the simplest option, but I think for me personally, I just think, and I think maybe that could be a thing. I could see it. I think another thing they could do, I don't along with maybe a small movement speed nerf. I'm not saying it should be, like, heavy, but I think it should be, like, at least at right now, I think at least 10% is probably a good, nerf, and if they really wanna go, like, go down on it, um, you can't do that. You can't do that, I don't think. But, I don't think he can run that. Uh, but either way, though, but yeah, there's a lot of things I could do. It's very tricky. I do wanna make it more balanced. RB's mostly for RCFB. They should be able I mean, they do have truck exclusively. I I guess if you want my take on Hurdle, gosh, I'm getting so many things at once. Like, it's so hard to, like, keep up with everyone. A clone of NM? Oh, yeah, true. True, I think they should get, I think they should everyone should get a clone of NM. TDGNM. That's how you make the game more balanced. Everyone gets an NM, therefore, the game is now balanced. Just, like, genetically clone him, like, 15,000 times. RB should have the hurdle ability. I guess if you want my take on the hurdle ability, I just think it's not needed. Like, hurdle is primarily for wide receiver, and, like, I don't really care about it that much. Like, I don't really know why they even add it in the first place if it's gonna be for a receiver if it's gonna be for a position that doesn't even need it. Like, that's just kind of my opinion on it, I guess. Like, what's the point of adding it? Like, why like, it's not like it makes wide receiver, like, magically over like, super duper overpowered where it's the only thing left. Like like, what's the point? They can now go for 2 though, at least, so that's something. But yeah, as I was saying about that, like, it's just not a need. It feels more like just like a novelty, like, kind of thing than an actual balancing. Like, that's what I'm kinda thinking. Like, if Football Legends, like, works on balancing the game, like, I think they actually might take over the competitive Roblox football market, if there's even one, if you even call it that. But I think if they balance it properly and market it a good amount, I think it could actually grow. I think it could actually thrive. And same with Basketball Legends too. I'm not gonna just isolate uh Football Legends on this. I think I could see Basketball Legends also being like a very competitive game. Probably more successful than Football Legends because of how little competition there is in Basketball Legends. Like, Football Legends right now just needs to make, like, something distinct from it, like from NFL UF or, um, realistically anything else. Alright, well, I think this game's pretty much over though, regardless, because now they don't have 4. Hold on. Sorry, background noise aside. I'm having a whole balance discussion and watching whatever. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening. Like, I feel like balance is, like it gets so, like, weird, and, again, I have to go, like, on a crazy rant about it. I don't really have time to fully explain it because there's so many, like, dang qualities about it that I have to, like, take in and consider. But, yeah, that's the game, guys. Yippee. I don't really have much of a word, on how that game was going. That was just that was the weirdest game I have, that was the weirdest game I have, seen in my entire life. And I don't know if that should be a compliment or an insult. QBs are more competitive. Uh, I mean, I guess pick your. I mean, depends on the QBB, but I guess yeah, that just seemed very weird. Like I don't know. I feel like the game could be a bit more sophisticated, but yeah, I think they're there though. They're definitely like it feels like Football Legends is so close to being like the cream of the crop of competitive Roblox football. It just like I think Infinity Sports just needs to like put the gas on the like just step on the gas and like take it there. I don't know. I don't really know why they haven't. I think it's just because like they want to still like I think they're still trying to prove it's an investment for them or if it's worth an investment because they don't see it as like an actual marketing thing yet or something else about it. I don't know the exact reason why, but I think I could see it like being really, really freaking good. But yeah, a balanced discussion is just like I could go hours and hours about it. Like again, I can't just talk about it randomly. Like it I mean, I guess I can, but it's mostly just because like it would take hours and hours and hours and it just wouldn't be worth it. It won't be better than FF or LFG because they ban people for BS and don't listen to community. Uh I mean, they don't I mean, Football Fusion the problem with Football Fusion is that they're too slow with updates. Not that their updates are bad necessarily, but it's mostly just like they just do it way too slow and they don't hit their buffs and nerfs hard enough a lot of the time. So LFG, I haven't heard from LFG in a long time. I'm surprised like Football Fusion hasn't like crazy supported LFG. I feel like it would like you think it would be like an official league for FF3 by now, but again, I'm also kind of confused why Football Fusion doesn't like fully commit to that if they haven't already. I don't know. I'm just really confused. But yeah, I could make my ideas into a video, but I feel like I don't know how many views it would actually get because at the same time, I'm just some guy streaming saying random stuff and opinions. So I don't know where I would really go with that. I don't know. It's really weird. Uh, but yeah, I mean NFL UF doesn't really market a competitive either. Like I think they did used to communicate with AFL and AFL and stuff or when they were Cloudburst at the time and not Voldex, don't confuse the 2. But apparently AFL was, like, extremely toxic back then, and I don't know if it still is now, but I think it just rubbed them the wrong way, so that's why they haven't really been that crazy with them or competitive in general. And no, I don't consider their ranked format, like, to be that good. Like, it's just glorified Park. That's pretty much all they're turning it into, it's just Park. Like, they're not gonna turn it into anything else. Like, they've just let gameplay rot for dumb Park game modes that's barely more popular than regular gameplay anyways. So it's just like and I what I mean by barely, I mean like it's now just barely more popular than it. Like back then, like a year ago, it wasn't. It had like thousands of players more than Park did, but I mean, I'll give credit where it's due. They've done some stuff, but I think ranked gameplay for them had a chance, but they've just kind of refused to balance the game properly and they ended up like changing anything but what they could have fixed easily. So I think they just didn't want to swallow their pride or do some kind of weird ego thing, or they're just really bad at their job to where it's like they can't even balance the game anymore. And now they kind of ruined it. And but yeah, I feel like Football Legends, like I don't want Football Legends to fall in that category. I do think it's a more balanced game though than NFL UF is by a complete mile. But I think quarterback needs a nerf as a priority. I think that's the biggest thing I think I would want changed at the very least, just because of like how strong it is. I don't hate quarterback. I don't want deep passes to be unviable, but like deep passes in this game are just so low risk, high reward. Like the worst case scenario is not even like comparable to like the best case scenario for an offense. But yeah, I mean, that's a whole other discussion. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I don't know. Probably, maybe, maybe not. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But either way, though, it's gonna be. That was a fun game. Is anyone gonna be streaming the Seahawks and Chargers game? If not, I might actually stream that too in less than an hour. So don't worry, guys. You will not hear from me. This won't be the only time you'll uh not hear from me. I will be here later to have some fun and stuff. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Seahawks and Chargers are going to be here in less than an hour. I don't think 100 power is just too good. Not going to lie. I don't think they should mess with the power. I'm not saying they should mess with the power. I think the power is really weird. I'm not saying they should remove it. By no means, I don't think they should. But I think it should have a weakness. I think deep passes should have a very visible weakness because right now, the only visible counterplay there is if the offense is at their own 5-yard line. Like, that's kind of the only weakness it has, but that's very circumstantial. It's not like it's the end of the world anyways. So again, it's just based on circumstance essentially. So it's not even like reliable. But I think for me, I think there's other ways you could potentially nerf it. I think one way they could do it, I don't know if they're going to go for that. And I don't think it should be the only nerf to it if they're going to go that angle. But I do think that there should be like a throwing animation that would take longer based on how far the pass is. So if it's like from end zone to end zone, it'd be like a really long animation. So uh defensive ends can like properly react to it and maybe like they can swat it or sack the quarterback before they even get the chance to throw it. Just that kind of thing. I don't know if they should have a movement speed decrease with it. I mean, that's kind of up to you, but I mean, that's just kind of what I think they could go for. I think they can do a lot with the game though. The problem is to me is I feel like Football Legends just doesn't have much of an identity because like when you look at Football Legends and if you play other Roblox football games like FF3 or UF, whatever, whichever game you want to choose, they look at this game and say, "Oh, that's just NFL UF or FF Football Fusion 3." Like they don't think of it as much else other than just rehashed versions of those games, essentially. And, that may not be a bad thing because I mean, it worked for them, but I think the reason why and I'm not saying this is 100%, I'm not saying this is like an easy thing to do, but I think that's kind of the problem with Football Legends and why it's not doing so good or doing as good as them player base wise, just because they don't really have much of an identity oh gosh, I have hiccups. Other than just being a slightly different version of them. But yeah, that's just kind of me. I don't really know where you would really go with it. Like, it just depends on what the player base kind of wants. Like, if they want, like, ability based, if they if they really want it to be, like, realistic-ish, like, just like NFL UF and Football Fusion 3, like, I don't know if they again, I don't know if they want it to be something else, or if they actually, like Football Legends for what it is, or if they want, like, to make it more interesting. I guess that's gonna be up to the player base to decide that, especially on the Discord. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm just one guy, so I mean, what I say doesn't really matter, even if I am one of the smarter ones. But I think it's just kind of there. But yeah, that was fun. But either way, though, I mean, I guess the stream will have to end eventually. But it was fun talking with you. Talking with y'all. It's really great. Thank you guys for watching, though. But I will see you guys next time. Actually, it won't be next time. It won't be next time, actually. Hold on. I think I will end up streaming the Seahawks and Chargers game. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned for that because it's gonna be hopefully be a banger. Hopefully. I'm not gonna promise that though. But yeah, either way, see you guys at 10 PM, I guess. So, or in other words, 45 minutes. But yeah, goodbye.